All right, welcome back from our break. Now we're going to learn how to raise and lower the saw. As we talked earlier, we're going to unplug the saw. And we're going to look at the blade. It's much easier to see the blade this way. It's easier to take the saw blade off, the guard off. We're going to notice that we're at the perfect height. Let's say we're cutting something much thicker. We're going to cut something that's 1.5 inches thick. So we're going to come over on this side. We're going to unscrew the locking nut. We're going to raise it in a clockwise position. And we're going to go with that same measurement where the gullets are just coming up over the saw blade. And then we come back over to this side and we tighten the locking nut. And we make sure it doesn't come out like it just did. We give it a tug. It was unscrewed too far when I unscrewed it. Now it's locked. I can't spin the blade or the adjustment. We're not going to cut anything I do not have the material, but that's how you would adjust the height. If we were going to make a bevel cut, we would come over onto this side. We would unloosen the locking nut. And if you watch on this side here, you can see the gauge. As you watch the blade over here, you can see that the blade will tilt as we watch the gauge. Right now we're at a 10 degree. Right now we're at a 15 degree, and so forth, as we can make it our way all the way up to 15 degree. If we wanted to, we have these little gauges here that can be removed and put onto 15, 10, whatever we want to, as a reminder where we made our last cut. We'll put it back to 0, which every time, if you're done with your cut, you should always return the saw to 0, so that the next person that uses a saw always has a fresh start. We'll tighten that back up so it doesn't move on itself. Since we're going to be sticking with the 3/4 inch material, we'll bring it back down to 3/4 inch, unscrew the locking nut, bring the saw back down to the correct position where the gullets are just showing, lock the nut, return the blade guard, and we can plug the saw back in safely. And remove the fence back to our desired position. Thank you for watching.